Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation when more. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, y'all already know what time it is. Real motherfucking J's up in this joint, okay? Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. I know that I always recommend you guys, because sometimes like the readings that I do, or like the videos that I do for my other channel, the Time for Tea 144, I always tell you, oh, go check that out because I just posted something over there. I just want to let you guys know that I'm doing my videos in Spanish over there. Okay? I don't know. Something like Spirit kept, hold on. Yeah, so I'm telling you, I don't know, I just felt guided, but, that channel, I don't know why I'm telling you this. So, okay, whatever you feel guided to do at this time, do it. Even if you're like, Spirit says because you might surprise yourself. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. Remember I had told you guys that I was going to make another channel and it was only going to be in Spanish. But I've been posting on my other channel, but every time I started to post, I just felt guided to make my videos in Spanish. So then basically I got my answer, right? Turn that channel into a Spanish one. Okay, so whatever you are being guided right now to do so, because you are going to surprise the hell out of yourself, I'm hearing. Also, I got some channel messages, so I didn't. Don't come for me, okay? I'm a reader. I'm not a mathematician up in this mug. I didn't know that was the Pi sign. I was seeing that in my mind's eye. I was like, what is that? So I had to look for it because I didn't know what the fuck it was. But it represents infinite connection with the physical and the divine. Okay? And then I saw mushrooms, which is life and death, and the connection between the physical and the spiritual. Okay. Mushrooms represent magic, rebirth, knowledge. For whoever I am speaking to, I'm literally seeing somebody step into something. Like you're just like, let me get up in here real quick. Is the vibe. Okay. So you have, okay. This is reminding me of that video I did where I told you that you can operate in light and you can operate, hold on guys, that you can operate in light and in dark, but always operating in light. But you can operate in different realms, in different portals, centuries. So you've been able to do this for centuries. This is giving very shapeshifter energy, like I don't know how to say this. Okay, I'm gonna put it, I don't even know if this is like correct to put it like this, but this is the only way that I can, so you guys don't get lost. So it's like, let's say you're operating in the light, right? And you sit down and have tea with your angels and everybody, right? But then you move down to the dark side and you have tea with, I don't know, the dark forces of that side. But you get to, hold on. Yeah, so you operate in dark as well, but you operate. Okay.
Yeah, that ain't me.
But you're fine. Like you have tea with them as well, and you're not scared. And they're like, and you don't. Spirit says they're like ferocious. They're scary, right? I feel like a normal person would be like, holy fuck, like, oh my god, what? Not you. Not you. Ooh, Spirit says you're tough as nails. That's the reason why. So they don't sit down with you, right? And they're not like trying to scare you or they're not trying to do anything to you. Why? Because they feel that you're not scared. This is giving like, okay. This is giving that you have entered a time and space right now where any dark forces that someone might try to send you, someone might want to send you, someone is trying to send you, right? Okay, if this is the dark force, right? And whoever's trying to do it are like, all right, go and make sure Collective does not get their money or this abundance that's coming in, right? They show up at your house and they're like, why? Because your house is covered with angels. Your house is covered by the highest white light. Okay? And it's almost, you know what I'm hearing? Dogs. You know dogs when they feel like sad and burdened or whatever? Like they start to do that. That's basically what I get. So that entity, right, that they send goes back to the sender and says, no, I'm not about to do what you're telling me to do. So how can we fix this? Because the Collective over there where you sent me, they are not to be fucked with. They are not to be played with. I just saw 711 and 717. You might be seeing these numbers, dude. And this person's like, no. Where you sent me, that is like, I just hear it's a force field of divine lights. And they're like, and not only that, I saw such and such of the dark and such of the dark there too. But they're not attacking them, they're protecting them. I just heard Medusa. Okay? Take it how you want to take it. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, if I'm being honest. Not at all. Okay? But, anywho. Yeah. So this person's like, so what can we arrange? Because if I wasn't able to do what you wanted me to do, so then I can give you what you wanted, right? And I'm not about to do that because I already told you, whoever lives in that house is not to be fucked with. Because they got dark and light. So they are ferocious. Did I say that word already? I keep hearing that word. Go ahead. That's how powerful you are. I feel like you have stepped into a time where... Ooh. You stepped into a time where you will no longer be scared. You will no longer be scared. I just felt like a tug in my heart space. Like somebody like pulled me. So that's what I'm saying. You stepped into it. I just got kind of dizzy too. Like you stepped into some type of portal. I don't know. You stepped into like some type of portal, some type of dimension. I don't know, dude. Y'all be knowing. that has put you in the right position. So you right now are perfectly aligned. 10-10 as I said that. And it was the 10-10 portal yesterday. Whatever you did yesterday, if you did anything yesterday, it worked. Whatever you've been doing up until this point, it worked. It worked. You are about to, okay. So not only, okay, you know what I'm feeling? Like, what's her name? Her name is the Mother of Mysteries, I think. I'm going to see if I can find her video. But she posted a video where she was saying, you've been crowned, you're the flame, and you have the key. She's like, whichever one you feel guided to, it's your message. If you feel guided to hear all of them, then it's your message. So I heard it, right? And I feel that that's exactly what's happening collectively. Some could have a key. Some could be the flame. Some could have gotten crowned. Some could have gotten all three. And I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to, because now my hands are getting hot. Ooh, cha. You got all three. You got all three. You have already been crowned. Because I was picking that up a lot of videos back. But we talked about that already. We talked about that key. And now that flame. So that's what I'm saying. You carry something that it makes the dark entities shake. You got their attention. Why? Because you can operate in their environment still in light. You can operate on 12-12 as I'm saying that. You can operate in their environment still doing the work of God. You don't operate in the dark to do dark. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not what it is. I honestly feel that the reason why I heard Medusa, if you low-key know Medusa's story, she was R-word. I can never say his name. Their names were like really, really strange or just very hard to pronounce in Greek mythology. But she was R-word by somebody, and Aphrodite, instead of taking it out on the person who did this to Medusa, took it out on Medusa and cursed her and gave her the snake head, and said that any man who saw her would be turned into stone so that she would never find love, right? Because it would be impossible to have a connection, a relationship with somebody, right? If you turn every guy you meet into stone, right? Spirit is showing me right now, there's this show called Atlantis on Peacock. And in the show, Medusa's in the show. Okay? Medusa's in the show. Hecate is in the show. Or the story of Hecate is in the show. We're talking about Nordic times. Okay? So this could all be significant, and this now makes perfect sense, because I was going to pull overall energy from the moon goddess oracle deck, but Spirit told me to take out the ruins. Pull overall energy from the ruins. So now this is making sense. And in that movie, in the show, when she's already Medusa, there is a guy in the show that can see her. Like, he can really see her, and nothing's happening to him. This is who I feel you are. She even said it, and she's like, what? She's like, oh my God, why aren't you turning into stone? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. I just realized who he represents. I'm not exactly sure the whole entire story, but I know that there was somebody who takes Medusa's head back to to go to war. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. So they can defeat this queen, because the queen, she's not the rightful queen. She's not the rightful heir to that throne. But he has to come against her whole entire army. And not only that, she's a dark witch. This queen. She dabbles in witchcraft. That's like her thing. But she's so I just heard evil. That the person that she's doing this witchcraft to, this pain that she's causing this person, this guy, is her child. And she knows that. He doesn't know, but she knows. She don't give a fuck anyways. She's doing witchcraft on this motherfucker. And it's her child. This could be very significant. This could be a situation that you've lived with your mother, with your father. Okay? Maybe not knowing. Right? Because in the show, he doesn't know that that's her mother. So he's under the impression that his mom is somebody else. But his mom is actually this evil witch. So therefore, he thinks he's just a regular, right? Somebody insignificant, when he is meant to reign. He is meant to rule. Thank you, Spirit. The bravery that this man carries in the show, to me, I know it's a show. I get it. And then he also has two buddies. One of them has an intuition like nobody's business. I swear to God. Every time he spoke something, everybody else was like, nah, you tripping. And then bang. And it literally happens that same moment. If he says it's about to rain and you better take, everybody take umbrella. He's tripping. And he's the only one that takes the umbrella. And then bang. My bad, my phone fell off again. I don't even know where. Oh, yeah. So he's the only one that takes the umbrella, and then bang. They barely started walking, maybe like 10 minutes, and it started pouring rain. And meanwhile, he's chilling with his umbrella while everybody else is getting wet because they didn't listen. So I feel like you're that person as well. Like, these are all, everything I'm saying, like what happened to Medusa, like what's going on with this guy in this show, Atlantis. Like, I feel like this is all somebody's story. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be everything or just bits and pieces. Take what resonates. Okay, this is general. And, I mean, not everything is going to resonate with everybody. And that's fine. It don't have to. It doesn't have to. Okay? And then there was an alchemist. He was an herbalist. He knew of how to heal with plants and things like that. So again, you could be a healer. We were picking that up last time when I was picking up on the healer, and the healer was given that key. Okay. So, yeah. So check that show out. It's called Atlantis. It's on Peacock. It's only 2 seasons. The show is not that long, but it's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, so these are, again, like the powers that you carry. Oh, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Because in the show also, there is an episode where that same guy breaks into somebody's home because they're poor, right? So he has no money. He has no way to not even get, like, because I noticed in the show, they were fine with like a loaf of bread, cheese, and grapes, and like wine. That was like their main thing. And no wonder, like, you put cheese and bread in my face, and I swear to God, there won't be none by the end of the day. Okay, so I feel that. But so he breaks into somebody's house and he sees like all these pieces of meat and blah blah. He was like, oh my God. And he saw like what looked like a big ass turkey leg, and he snatched that shit and was like chewing away. Next thing you know, in the middle of the night, he was turning into a dog and running the streets. And he had no idea until his little buddy, that alchemist, was like, oh my God. The guy the house that he broke into is a guy that works with Hecate. So so our friend, when he leaves at night, he turns into one of Hecate's dogs. But what he was doing was saving people. So if somebody was being robbed or something like that, right? Or if he saw somebody getting, in a scuffle or whatever, he was defending them. Okay? He would turn into, hold on, guys. So I feel like that's something you can do as well. You can turn into something, or you have the capability to turn into something. I just heard dragon. Like, I don't, you know what I'm getting? This is giving, maybe you guys should do your research on these Nordic times. Okay? I don't know. This is something very significant. And you might say, girl, please, I don't have no ancestors from then. And you don't know that. You don't know that. It doesn't necessarily have to be bloodline for you to be able to have their protection. Okay? So also, mushrooms, right? The connections between the physical. This is a lot of the pie symbol and the mushroom both represent the same thing. The infinite connection between the physical and the divine. Okay, the physical connection between the physical and the dark. Like, you can handle all three. Or maybe you're being initiated to be able to handle all three. Because also the mushroom represents magic, rebirth, knowledge. Okay? I was also hearing initiation, love, valid, prosperity, money, love language. Someone can't speak it, but they will. Someone can't speak it, but they will. Okay? And then Spirit was showing me the Four of Wands. And what is that? Celebration, joy, homecoming, right? Moving in, living together, and I just saw 44. I also was hearing karma, karmatic, and beggar. Karmatic is basically just, it's karma. Okay? It's karma. But it's like in the way that I think Hinduism or Indian, I think use it like that. But it's basically just another form of saying karma. And then beggar. What I think about the beggar, I think that is just when you come into this union or you start making this money or you start to, I feel like somebody wants to come in and beg for your forgiveness or beg for your apology. Okay? And no. I'm hearing, it's just a little too late, mom. It's JoJo, right? That's her name. It's just a little too late. Yeah. All right. So let's pull the energy, guys, and see what we got. Yeah. I got 4 other decks here that I'm gonna clarify with. I just don't know which ones I'm gonna use yet. Okay. Woo! Wow, bro, these cards fell hard. These cards fell hard. Somebody got mad that I told you. Somebody's mad that I told you that you're fucking magic and you're this powerful. Look out of here. My dog out there doing the most. There's an in that show, there's like an oracle. Woo! It's a, I don't know how to pronounce them, y'all. Okay? I'm not even trying to butcher it. It says, you would. The passage. This rune represents death, a magical sign. It can be associated with the notion of protection against danger. Right? Ay, se cayó. So, okay. It says the sun, success. It is the help of the travelers and sailors, symbol of life, force, and feminine nature. I think this card came out last time in my last video. Wow, what the hell? I don't like that they keep flying out, you guys. Hold up. These are really crazy right now. Okay. All right. See. Renewal. It says this is a rune that symbolizes fulfillment. It is a reserve of energy waiting to be developed and used. Again, right? Maybe you're being initiated right now to something that you didn't even know that you were capable of doing, like turning into one of Hecate's dogs or turning into a dragon, right? Okay, again? Oh no, this had already came out. I put it back in though. Hara, it says harvest, justice, growth, fertility, rebirth. The rune announces the end of a cycle of difficulties and the beginning of a positive period. It says period, okay? Period. Nothing else. Yeah, the beginning of a positive period. Period. Wow, y'all. Very interesting. Looking at the bottom of the deck, we have Ehwaz. Ehwaz? Hold on. Ehwaz, it says the horse. A progression. This rune, bájate de ahí, announces a change, a journey, a progress, the transition. This is what I'm saying. Wow. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. Alright, let's see the tarot first. We got the Three of Cups on the bottom. Five of Pentacles. I was telling you guys something I hella forgot. Five of Swords. We're clearing up this one. Okay, it says the passage. The rune represents death, a magical sign. It can be associated with the notion of protection against danger. And this is Five of Swords. But you're protected from whoever the fuck this is. Again, remember I told you, right? I was hearing karmatic. Yeah. Maybe somebody wants to come and say, oh, I'm so sorry. It came out anyways. Maybe when somebody wants to come and say sorry, but they want to start a new beginning with you. I don't know. justice? This is your justice? The Queen of Wands? Then why do we have the Five of Swords? Or maybe somebody doesn't want you to have that, right? Maybe somebody doesn't want you to have the Four of Wands and to be in the Queen of Wands energy, but it's your justice to be that. It's your justice to be in that energy. And whoever the fuck this is, they're still in the Five of Swords energy. Yeah. Maybe they're being divinely guided. Maybe, okay. Maybe the justice is that this person has to come and say sorry. Or maybe has to come and tell you the truth. Confirmation. You hear my dog? Maybe somebody has to tell you sorry and come clean. Maybe they have to fucking come clean. Spirit's not to, like, I feel like Spirit's not going to leave them alone until they fucking come and say, yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's probably, it's about something. It's about something. Hold on. Yeah, this has to do something with your new beginning, with some money that you're going to get. Because we got the Eight of Pentacles. Or maybe, okay. Maybe because you put in... Okay. So maybe, right, somebody's going to come back that's still in the Five of Swords energy and tell you that they want a new beginning with you. But it's only because they see you in this Queen of Wands energy, right? You're looking right. Single, sex, what is that? Single and ready to mingle. Like, you're looking right out here in the streets. And not only that, you're working fucking twice. If you're working hard to maintain yourself looking right, you're working even harder on your grind. 15-15, as I said that. Like, you're working harder on your money, boo-boo. Okay, and this person sees that. And they're like, ooh. Again, this is giving that piggy bank energy. But we got justice right after the Four of Wands. So no, you do not come and get to fucking benefit off of my fucking hard work. Okay, and not just because I look good and now I got a little bit of money, you want to come and beg, right? We had a beggar and beg me to take you back. Fuck up out of here. Or whoever it is, right? But because, or maybe this already happened. Maybe this already happened and you already said no. This already happened and you already said no. Good fucking job. This already happened and you already said fuck no. But now, with that divinely guided card that we saw, this person is going to tell you. They have to come and tell you. And they don't want to. They're annoyed about it. They're sad about it. I feel like this is just like a... Why do I have to go and tell the collective that I backstabbed them and I stole their money and I said they were a whore because whatever the fuck they said, right? Or they did. This is giving like somebody that's just sad, depressed. But it's only because they have to tell you the truth and they don't want to. They don't want to. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They feel like you don't deserve it. They feel like you don't deserve to get told what really happened or what they really did or whatever the fuck. Okay? We're gonna clarify Inwas now. Renewal. The ruin symbolizes fulfillment. It is a reserve of energy waiting to be delivered and used. So I feel like this is what's happening to you right now. This is the energy that you have just stepped into. This power and this energy that has been waiting for you. But this is, you know what I'm hearing? Sprinkle me, sprinkle me, sprinkle me. Like this is, again, watering that memory plant. because you already know this. So it's just your soul remembering how to do it, when to do it, how to work it, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Iguas. This is the energy, honey. This is the energy. And you know what I get also? Like, yes, money. Yes, money. Money. Because that was one of the words that I heard. Money. And I was hearing money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. But not only that, I feel like you're about to, like, this Queen of Pentacles right now is representing everything. It's representing your money. It's representing your power. Thank you, Spirit. It's representing your journey. It's representing this love coming to you. It's like you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy because you're going to be fully abundant, like a 360 type situation. Like, it's not just money. It's not just material. It's spiritual as well. It's connections with other people, love connections, business connections, friendships. Like, you're going to be, thank you, Spirit. Wow. Spirit says you're going to have wish fulfillment all around. Again, it's giving like a 360 type of situation. I can't. You see, that's a 360, right? Because you could get pregnant. Did I hear that? Hold on. That was yesterday. Hold up. Let me go back to this little paper I had. Because I heard rattle. Right? Yeah. I wrote it down. Look. It says it right there. Rattle. Yeah. So, two things. It could be a baby. It could be the significance of you birthing a child. Or you might need to get like a little rattle, like a maracas. Is that what they're called? Instead of like a bell or something. Maybe your ancestors want you to get maracas, right? And instead of bells, if you have bells, if you feel guided to, buy like a little maraca and, I don't know, shake them when you meditate. See what happens. But the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. You thought you were gonna piggyback off of the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress? It's the delusion for me, honey. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. I hate seeing the energy vampire. It didn't really fall out, so I just put it back in. The Seven of Cups. You're going to have choices. You might have choices in love. You might have choices in career. I feel like whatever you pick right now is going to be for your highest good, to Spirit. Because I feel like whatever you do pick, it's not going to be... Whatever you pick, Spirit knows that you're going to pick something that is still involving your path. It's still involving your journey. Right? So, for example, if you want to work with special needs kids, if you're a healer, that is still in your journey. You're still on your path. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're still on your path. So it doesn't matter what you pick. Spirit is good. Spirit trusts you. Spirit trusts you. 222. Spirit trusts you to make the correct decision, because you're gonna make the decision that is still based on your journey. And you see there, the cups have money, sun, arrows going up, the star, a heart. I'm saying everything. Thank you, Spirit. Look at, I've never even noticed that. Look at that. The heart, the money, the sun, the magic, Spirit, okay? The star, and you're going up. You're elevating. There's no going down from here. Like, you're going to have so much abundance. Look at this. And not only you're going to have choices, okay? But you're not going to be, like, it's not going to be the wrong choice. You're not going to, thank you, Spirit. You're not going to make the wrong choice. You're not. In neither of these cups. You're not going to make the wrong choice when it comes to, you know, your abundance, right? The sun coming out for you. You're not going to make the wrong choice with your money. You're not going to make the wrong choice in love. Your magic, like I said, you know how to turn it on and turn it off. And you know who gets the wrath, right? You know who gets that dark side of you and who gets the light side of you. Okay, because of your connection with the divine, you're going to continue to elevate. Why? Because you're a star in every aspect of the word. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. You know what I'm hearing? Like, you went probably from having nothing to having it all. And then some. Yeah, look it. Energy Vampire came out sideways. What's up with this stupid ass energy vampire? That's why I made that face, because I saw him. This Five of Swords might be a fucking energy vampire. Oh my God. I know that the Page of Pentacles is not bad, but every time he comes out, I just feel it, like, because that's what I feel here. Why do you want options when you can have me? I have one pentacle. I see that you have a lot. Can you add more to my pentacles while I suck the life out of you? Like, bitch. Can you go somewhere? Ugh. I'm so annoyed. Ugh. You're doing so good. Alright. That. This Page of Pentacles, whoever this is, they're broke. They're broke. They need your energy. They don't okay. Like I said earlier, right? Maybe at one point you didn't have money, you didn't have it, whatever. This is karma. Karmatic, right? I don't feel like this energy vampire and this Five of Swords energy is the same person. This energy vampire is somebody else. They might even still try to come in because they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Seven of Cups. Like, I'm so annoyed. All right, the Sun, success. It is the help of the travelers and sailors, symbol of life force and feminine nature. Okay, we're gonna clarify that. I just saw trash box. I don't know what was behind it, but I don't like how they fell out. So if it comes out again, obviously. Why do we have that, Spirit? Swallow. The Magician. You know what I'm getting? You've been flowing through many lives. Like from past life to 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 right now. With the Temperance on the bottom and the The Magician, that's what I'm getting. Like, again, thank you, Spirit. This is something that you knew how to do from the jump. From past life after past life after past life. And honestly, this sale, look what it says. It is the help of travelers and sailors, symbol of life force and feminine nature. You could have been like a very, 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 very heavy magician back in the day. You know, I'm getting I'm hearing Merlin and Morgan Le Fay. See, and somebody's mad about it. You see, okay, thank you, Spirit. Somebody wants to fight you for this. Because they feel like you don't deserve to be this magical. Whimsical. I just heard whimsical. This is giving like fairy type shit. You guys saw how like the sun just went down? It was so sunny when I started my video. And now the clouds are closing in. It's getting dark. Bitch, and it's only 11, right? Hold up. Yeah, it's 11:18. And it was beautiful and sunny. And right when I say that this bitch don't want you to be this very powerful magician, like the sun went down or like the clouds covered it. Because it's the energy of this motherfucker. Oh, I just heard jealous bitch. Like this jealous bitch. This is somebody that is jealous of your magic. Maybe this person does know just how powerful or magical you are. I've always put him in my description box. I'll put him again. He goes really into depth when it comes to like videos of like Nordic times, Mesopotamia, Atlantis, Greek mythology, all that Asian, you know, all of that. So I'm gonna post. He has a video on Merlin, I think, and he has a video on Morgan Le Fay. But I'm not gonna post the videos. I'll just put his channel in my description box, and you guys can check it out. Maybe you'll be able to find more videos that, you know, help you out. But yeah, this person is pressed to the max. That's literally what I just heard. Pressed to the max. And look at, I said magician, and now here comes the sun. Yeah, this person is obsessed. They want your power. They want your destiny. They want doppelganger. Is that what they call them? The fucking copycat. Yeah, see, they want your fresh new beginning. They want your, and I'm seeing the ace too, the ace of swords. Look. Yeah, they want everything that, okay. This abundance that you are about to receive, that's 360, right? A whole, every single area. If you don't like where you live, Spirit's about to move you in something bigger and better. If you don't have a car, you're about to have a fly fucking car. If you don't have a job, you're about to find a job that pays you above and beyond for you to live comfortably with your children or whoever you live with. Okay? If you want to go to school and continue to study, you can do that. If you want to start your own YouTube channel, you can do that. Your own website, you can do that. Your own business, you can do that. Your own part, like every single little thing that you touch right now is going to turn into gold. Because that's the energy that you're in right now. Literally, it's golden. Your energy right now, it's golden. Interesting. And this printer wants it. Again, this energy vampire. This could be, this 501s could be this energy vampire, right? That they just want to suck all that out of you. Why? Because they know that they're going to benefit from it, right? Because when they were in your energy, right? Maybe they were like, fuck. You remember when we were there? All we had to do was this, and we can manifest things. Right? And they could manifest off of your energy. Again, piggyback ride off of you. And no, bitch, not this time. Not this time. And they think that because you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy and this Empress, that they could come around and offer you this stupid little pentacle, right? Even though they're still in fucking vampire time. And you're gonna be like, oh, I'm the Queen of Pentacles. One pentacle? Yeah, sure, why not? Of course I would love your pentacle. I have so much better options, but of course I'm gonna take yours. That's what they're fucking thinking, and no, the fuck you're not. You didn't. Look, the 9 of Pentacles fell on the floor. Yeah, no. You know, whatever this person might be coming back and offering you, I feel like you said no hella times. Whatever it might be, because it's starting to feel like X vibes. But whatever this might be. Okay, you were like, nah, I'm cool. It's good. This person's like, wait, what? You don't want me? Nah. But I have this and this for you. Yeah, that's fine. But I don't need it. Thank you. But they could be even going to a reader themselves, right? A practitioner. Because they're fucking obsessed with you. And maybe this Hierophant even told them, like, because the Magician is the very first card. And then we got 5, yeah. This Hierophant, or this could be that too. Okay, there's a lot of energies here. But I'll tell you something. Whoever the fuck these energies are, they all have one thing in common. They are all pissed the fuck off and overly fucking obsessed with everything. Some are obsessed with your gifts and they want them for themselves. Some are obsessed that somebody's gonna love you and you might even marry them, because that's what the Hierophant can also represent. And I feel like that's what it represents in this case. Somebody is upset that you are in your power. I just heard that you're in your North Node. And they can't shake it. Apaguen esa agua. Now. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, that my kids turned on the water outside and they're gonna get wet and they're sick. My bad. Yeah, so some are obsessed with your gifts and they want it for themselves. Some are upset that you're about to be in a union with somebody, probably even married, more than likely having kids. And this is what's driving them crazy. Yeah. They're like, what? Marriage? And this Hierophant, I feel also, maybe if they did go get a reading on you, the Hierophant told them that you're about to be in a union with somebody, or that you already are in a union with somebody, says Spirit, like you already are in the connection. Again, I'm hearing, it's just a little too late. Yeah, like, it's just a little too late. Like, yeah. Even if you're not in a connection with somebody, like, this is a motherfucking energy vampire. Somebody that is in the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Like, okay, Hara, it says, harvest, justice, growth, fertility, rebirth. This ruin announces the end of a cycle. And this is what I feel like they don't understand. Whatever it is that they want, if they want your destiny, they don't understand that that cycle and that door is closed. If they want to stop this new beginning of abundance you're about to have, they don't understand that that cycle is done and closed. And if this fucker is upset with that you're about to be in a union with somebody, they don't understand that that cycle is done and the door is closed, bitch. There's like a massive do not enter sign. And they're like, huh? What do you mean do not enter? But I've always been able to go through this door. Yeah, you just can't go in through it now. Or actually ever. Thank you, Spirit. You won't be able to go through that door ever again. So again, these people are being permanently removed from your energy. Period. And I feel that they're not going to be permanently removed out of your life. Like you don't fuck with them, right? And they will never have the capability to fuck with you energetically. But I do feel that they will, with justice here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's your justice for these bitches to see you move in with somebody. Okay? It's your justice for these bitches to see you. That you still, at the end of the day, are gonna end up being so fucking happy. Happy as fuck. Because I think I did tell you that, right? Yeah, the Four of Wands. Then it came out literally right before the Queen of Wands. So yeah, somebody is thinking about you, living with you, trying to move in with you, marry you, because you're in this Queen of Wands energy, and the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Like somebody says, like, Collective over there, it like they got the whole package. They're smart, they're funny, they're hella fucking funny actually. I feel like somebody thinks you're hilarious, okay? They're funny, they had a good sense of humor, they got a good head on their shoulders. Like when it's time to work hard, they work hard. And when it's time to have fun, they have fun. They got a connection with God. They take care of their babies. They're a good mama. They're a good daddy. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Somebody really likes you. Somebody really likes you. Oh, I'm really feeling this person's energy. Somebody really likes you. They really... You guys, I feel so emotional. Like, I really feel like crying. Somebody really loves you. You know what? Regardless if you're looking for love or not, I'm really happy for you, because after dealing with bitches like this, I know we normally tend to be like, fuck love. Do not put no motherfucker in front of me. I do not want no female. I do not want no male. Please, no, Spirit. And you might even be manifesting it that way. Like, no to love. Do not bring me no person. But Spirit doesn't want you to do that. Being in this path, we cannot be hard. Okay? We have to use discernment. Okay? We have to use discernment. I know there's some other readers who feel very intense also about no love and all this other stuff, right? But I mean, to each their own. I personally don't feel that way. I always have operated with my heart. 40-40 as I'm saying that. Like, I have always done things based on how I feel in my heart space. Okay, has that led me to a lot of heartache? Fuck yeah, absolutely. But it wasn't because there was something wrong with me. Even though at the time that's probably what I thought, like, oh my God, it's always me. How come this is always happening to me? I'm not meant for love. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Okay? So I'm telling you the same thing. Just keep an open mind. Use your discernment. Just be careful. If it feels the way I just expressed that I feel, then it's right. If you feel scared, worried, terrified, or like you're just like, I don't know why, I don't want to fucking go, dude, then don't go. Yeah, 41-41 as I said that. Then don't go. Okay? Then don't go. Because real love that's from the divine won't feel like that. Will not make you feel scared. Will not make you feel like, maybe I should take like a little pepper spray or something. You know what I'm saying? It won't feel that way. It might feel like that at first because you haven't dated in a while or something. So it could be just your nerves. But don't harden yourself, okay? Do not do that. So we have justice, growth, fertility, rebirth. This rune announces the end of a cycle of difficulties and the beginning of a positive period. Okay? Yeah. And this is what these bitches don't get. The cycle is done. It's done. And they want it to continue, obviously, right? But it's just not happening. Yeah, see? It's time for some R&R, honey. It's time for some rest and relaxation. It's time for vacation. It's time for rest. You have been struggling, like it says here, right? Difficulties. So you've been struggling, jumping through hoops, hurdles, and doing all, yep. And you rejected this motherfucker. This bitch cannot believe that you rejected them, right? I feel like somebody also feels like, how the fuck is the collective getting all this abundance and everything when they're just at home sleeping, scratching their ass, not doing a motherfucking thing for it? Like, these bitches think that you haven't gone through shit. That you haven't felt pain or had suffered. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. They feel like you don't deserve none of this. The Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. They feel like you don't deserve none of it. The Ten of Swords came out weird, so I'm going to put it back in. I'm sorry, the Ten of Wands. So, I mean, this could definitely still be their energy, you know, with the Five of Cups. But again, they don't feel sad because they're actually sad. It's not that. Okay? This is why. Because you're perfectly aligned. Yes, I heard yes to the dress. Yes, you win the prize. Victory is yours. Success is yours. Accomplishments. Matrimonial arrangements. Maybe you've been asking for that. Maybe you have been manifesting your person. Or maybe you know, I know that these are blessings for, again. I'm telling you, these are blessings from your ancestors and your spirit teams and the Most High, right? But I feel like you played a part you played a part as well. With your manifestations, with your affirmations, with positive thinking every morning, thanking God for all these blessings that are about to come into your life, even though you don't have them yet. Yeah. Espérate, papi. Look, you see what I'm saying? Even though you don't have this brand new beginning yet, you are already in it. Okay? Take a look around. Take a look around and see. Because I feel like things are already happening, but we're not really paying attention. And I'm going to throw myself in there because something happened to me yesterday and I was like, when did that happen? I didn't, it was a massive blessing. And immediately I prayed, immediately I meditated, and I thank God for it. Because I didn't even notice. I did not even notice, and I had it there. Okay, so definitely... You see? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. What's this? Yeah. Somebody cloaked themselves as the King of Cups. And what I'm getting, and I told you, it could be an ex. I feel like it's this energy. The Five of Wands energy that's obsessed. Because then after that, we had the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. And I told you, there's a couple of energies, and here they are. I feel like like everybody was going to take thank you, Spirit. Everybody was going to take a slice of the pie, a piece of the pie. So your destiny was going to go to one. The love was going to go to another. And the money was going to go to another. And the love was going to go to another. And that's just how they were going to, hold on. Yeah, so everybody was supposed to get a piece of the pie. And whoever was supposed to come in and fucking like love bomb you, right? With this Four of Wands, that's what I get. It's this damn energy vampire. They cloak themselves as the King of Cups. Okay? They cloaked themselves as the King of Cups, but they weren't shit. They were a fucking energy vampire that is now in the Five of Swords, Five of Wands energy. Okay? This person might have fucking love bombed you hard. Like, they loved bomb the shit out of you. So you can believe that they were a King of Cups. And they weren't shit, and judgment being called on their motherfucking ass. Alright. We got the horse, the progression. It says, this rune announces a change, a journey, a progress, the transition. Wow. My video keeps turning off. I wonder why. Let's clarify before shit happens. Look, the Page of Wands. Yeah. This is the progress. This is the transition. I feel like you're walking in this energy right now. This is the energy you're in. And that's why, that's why you're attracting, that's why, what the hell? That's why you're attracting. I mean, the bad thing, you know what I'm hearing? That's why you're attracting the bees.
Come on.
You're attracting the bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the flies are getting the door slammed in their face. The Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. The Ten of Pentacles. I mean, I don't think I need to tell you anything else from that, right? Ascending.
Mine.
This secrets, keep it a secret. Again, keep it a secret. Don't tell nobody about this money, about anything that I feel like you're about to receive some type of money that you may not know about. Okay? So, okay, last card, Spirit, so we can get out, our final messages so we can get out of here. Okay. I feel like if this is a secret, okay, this is two things. You need to keep quiet about these Ten of Pentacles. Okay, about this new beginning, these new opportunities that you're about to have. Okay, not only that, you might find out about some secrets coming up. And you might need to be in this Queen of Swords energy. Okay? And,
Open it. Open it.
Espérese. What about it? And this is not a cloakster. They're not a cloak. Okay? It's a real emperor and a real empress. Yeah. Starting their new beginning together. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Till next time. Bye.